fight for this love. It's Stephen Mohan.
Once again, what a night. Hello, good evening, and welcome to Britain's Got More Talent. We've just seen Paul Burling and Christopher Stone get through to Saturday's final. We'll be catching up with them later in the show. Yes, we'll also be chatting to Louis Walsh, Louis Spence, Lucy Porter, Go West, Jedward and Pixie Lott. We'll also be catching up with tonight's losing semi-finalists in just a few moments. They're just up there, but before that, it's time to chat to our judges, everybody. Wow, Wade, do you know something? What a night once again. Piers, initial reactions on tonight?
I share Simon's view, really. It's always very sad to see really talented people go out of the stage, but it's a competition. And in the end, the public vote, and we are left in these really big dilemmas. I mean, I personally think you could have put 4 or 5 from tonight into the final.
Well, I'll tell you now, 4 series in, backstage, just before the results, I've never felt tension like it. Incredible.
Really? Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. Got a text here from Steph, who says, I think I've either gone crazy or I need my ears testing. Can you confirm that Simon has said he was happy to admit he was wrong? Now, we're talking about Chloe here, OK? let's just clear this up, because this is interesting. You said that Chloe, you know, a great, talented kid, great voice. You could see her in the West End, but not as a recording artist. Why is that?
Well, listen, there's nothing wrong with if being a successful West End artist. I mean, you know, you could make an awful lot of money, have a long-term career. You're not judged on each record.
Probably a longer career.
Longer career, yeah. So, you know, it was meant as a compliment. And look, you feel for these kids, you know, when they get upset at the end. But what she can take away from this is the fact that millions of people now know who she is. All the casting directors have got an eye on her now.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a massive step up in her career going forward.
And 10 years old.
Yeah. She's a great girl.
Amazing. I saw Christopher Stone earlier on backstage this afternoon, and he was still nervous. And you know, in your heart, you're going, I hope you turn it around. Did he turn it around
He
tonight?
really did. I mean, it's really good to have nerves. Every performer will tell you. I think Barbara Streisand throws up every night before she goes on stage. She gets so nervous. She said it. She gets it. She told me personally. So I think nerves are really good. But what he did this evening was a confident performance, and I felt relaxed watching him. And I thought, you know, exactly what I said earlier. He's definitely leading man material now. He's not Mr. Cellophane anymore.
And you're proud of him?
Really proud of him. Yeah. I bet his mum and dad are as well.
If he sings Maria in the final, because that is a killer song.
Yeah.
He's got a shot at winning this.
Yeah.
Wow, OK. First little prediction there. And Piers, Paul Burling, comedy, finally. Good morning. Come on. You must be chuffed.
I'm really chuffed, and also chuffed, not just for him, but actually really pleased with the way the public at home voted, because, you know, to actually make him the winner tonight in such a stellar lineup was really a big deal for this country to do that, because we need acts like him in the final. They are what Britain is about. The people like him been trying for 25 years to make it, and then tonight this was his big moment.
And there was that story he told us on the road where one night 3 people were in the audience.
Yeah.
And he had to walk off. I mean, it's incredible. It's a turnaround.
Amazing turnaround. Great story.
Let's have a quick look, because it is exciting. Let's have a little look at who we've got at this moment in time in our final. We've got Spellbound, of course, Tobias Mead, Tina and Chandy. We've got Connected, of course, and tonight Paul Burling and Christopher Stone.
Well, 6 completely different acts.
Yeah.
We've
never had such a varied lineup. It's fantastic.
And you are genuinely gutted about, you know, tonight, and also Neil last night, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, for different reasons. I think the guys had a bit of a bum rap from these 2 tonight, and last night.
Neil,
I still felt it this morning when I woke up. You know, I thought I would have liked to have seen him in the final.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have done it at the expense of the ones that went through on either night.
This is going to be one exciting final. Now, look, what are you going to say? Are you going to say anything?
I know you'll think the opinion matters, but I wouldn't have done. I'm very happy with that lineup. That lineup is very strong.
Right, we can finish
at me.
it off backstage. But just before we go, you mentioned earlier about you thought your outfit was similar to
uncanny resemblance to Phil Brunner.
We can have a little check.
Let's have a look.
Have a little look.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Hang on, which one's which?
Indeed. Let's hear it for our judges, please. There you go. Glorious. There you go. Right. But tonight, sadly, the Britain's Got Talent journey has come to an end for some of our acts. Come on, please, give them a round of applause. Our losing semi-finalists. Here we go. Do you know what? Let's kick off with you, of course. Look, You've heard Simon. He said it was unfair that you keep getting compared to diversity, flawless, and you made that very apparent as well. Are you angry about that, or...?
Well, yeah, we are. You know, it's like a singer. There's millions of singers out there. They don't get compared. Dancers, there's loads of dance crews. They shouldn't be compared.
There we are. And I think the flip side of that, and I know Dec mentioned this as well, the viewers did back you.
Yeah, which we are happy about, you know. We appreciate all of that, you know. We appreciate all the support, all the love. It's been an amazing experience.
So near yet so far. What will you take from it? Lovely to see you. All the best, Bob. What was that?
It takes, like, for us to be who we are, it takes power and strength. We're not followers, we're leaders, and we said Peridot are different. And we don't want to follow anyone.
There you go. Nicely said. Stick to your guns, absolutely. Nice to see you, boys. See you later. Right, hey.
Hello there.
Jimmy Ford, come on. Or is it Michael Flatley? Look at him go. Where's your gold now, Jimmy? Brilliant. No, where's your gold? Where is it?
It's in the vault.
Oh, is it?
In the vault, yeah.
Brilliant.
It's worth $500,000.
Nice.
I wouldn't tell you lie at all.
No. Woohoo! Right, now, hello.
Hello, Stephen.
Tell me, how often and how long do you practice your dancing?
Whenever I can.
Right.
I do put a lot of effort into it.
Yep.
And I'm always trying to improve.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, years ago, I couldn't dance at all.
You couldn't dance at all?
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
My wife was always trying to get me on the dance floor.
But...
And I was so shy. You know,
you'd never believe that?
You'd never believe it, would you? I'd be standing on this stage in the semi-finals.
Very true. Philip, good to see you. Nice to see you. Best of luck. Best of luck. Now, Jonathan.
Hello.
You did say you're going to enjoy it whilst you could. How long do you honestly believe it will last?
I honestly don't. I don't want to say it, but if anyone wants us for any weddings or anything, you know, we...
I like that. Normally, I'm so used to people going, vote for us if you want us for weddings, you know, parties. How much would you go out for? Be honest. Give me a rough estimate.
I don't want to...
You keep thinking about it.
Yeah,
OK, I'll put an estimate on it. Let me think about it, all right?
Thanks, Stephen.
Let's hear it for the arrangement, everybody. Make sure you don't rearrange anything. Now, I just made that up. Now, every day here on More Talent, we've been showing you a behind-the-scenes VT so that you can see and get an idea of what happens behind the scenes on the show. But, in a nutshell, the acts arrive, they rehearse, we practice filming it, then they go into makeup, then costume, then dinner, nerves increase, the pressure grows, makeup smudges, sets get built, sets get changed, directors shout, producers shout, researchers cry, runners make the tea, the judges arrive, the audience arrive, and the celebrities arrive. But if you missed any of that, why don't you have a look at this?
Nice to see you. How are you, boys?
Today's the day, guys. Let's do this.
It's gonna be great.
Oh no. Far too early in the morning for this. Very excited.
Just go to a wide on 9, please.
This is one of today's bigger props. It's a giant mirror ball for Philip Grimmer, and it takes quite a few people to move it, and we've probably got about a minute to get it on stage. So we'll see how we go.
I think we can sort out Jimmy being an honorary member of Peridot. Why not?
He likes green.
He likes green, and that's what Peridot's about.
Peridot ain't got nothing on me. I could never dance like them. They're fantastic.
I'm really excited about tonight. I just want to get out there, sing the song, and hopefully get through to the final. Sorry, just a minute. Hello? Oh, hello. Is this Mr. Bistone? Oh, yes. I'd like to wish you well in Britain's Got Talent. Oh, my God.
Hi, guys. I've heard you had a little bit of trouble with some of your moves, so I'm going to teach you a few bits, yeah?
What?